Hey, how we doing, people? Over the last few days, you might have actually heard of the markets going absolutely mad with the GameStop scenario. Now, as you know, many companies list on the actual stock market. One of the well-known stock markets in the world is the one based in America, in New York, and other stock markets exist throughout the world in financial hubs like London and Dubai. Now, GameStop actually sells a variety of consoles and electronic items. Now, as you can imagine, with normal companies, stock values, share prices will always either go up or down depending on market and financial trends at particular times in history and during the period. And during these different periods, you can imagine various things will happen. Well, what's this GameStop got to do with Reddit? Now, you might have heard of Reddit. I've actually got an account on Reddit. I mean, to be honest with you, I've never really been able to properly kind of work out how it works. But anyway, Reddit is a actual social media platform, like many other social media platforms. Now, as you can see here, it has a variety of different stories and a community, and then people comment, share, you might save things, put on different things like images and so on, and you can follow different communities. You've got trending topics, trending communities, a variety of different topics here, thousands of comments, people following. Now, if we go here in the search bar and we just put in Wall Street bets, let's see what happens now. We'll come across this particular thread. Now, this thread here has over 4 million users, and this is the important one because this is where people discuss various issues around finance, such as stocks and shares. With all this fiasco, a lot of people are now asking questions: what actually happened? I mean, GameStop, a store in the USA, many various stores, were suffering because of the global pandemic. As you can imagine, the footfall in shopping centres and high streets in the USA and even the UK and other parts of the world was severely affected with the global pandemic, the COVID-19 virus. So a lot of people weren't actually coming out of their homes, bothering to shop or go outdoors or go to these type of stores because of the obvious reasons. With more people staying at home, that meant that a lot of retail stores were beginning to struggle in terms of turnover and revenue because they couldn't get the footfall in where people would actually buy and purchase products as it was pre-pandemic. So what had happened actually was that a lot of the hedge funds bet against GameStop and the shares were proposed to basically drop. But on the Wall Street Bets forum on Reddit, people shared and swapped tips and actually started to buy the stocks, which actually had a reverse effect that no one expected. Now, this unexpected high demand significantly raised the share prices, so a lot of people had to even buy those shares back, particularly the ones that thought that the price value would drop. There were many entities, individuals, companies who actually benefited from this whole scenario. There were some media articles which reported hedge funds made hundreds of millions of dollars on the actual GameStop bet. However, things then drastically took a different turn as GameStop shares started to plunge dramatically. So one can well imagine when investing in these type of stocks and trades that stock shares and prices and the financial sector can actually be quite volatile, as we saw nearly a decade ago back in the recession at that time when the global markets melted. So as you can imagine, it's very important when you're actually dealing with stocks, trading or shares or those type of things, with the financial volatility and the markets being as they are, it's better to get professional advice where possible. So when you're investing, you can make the best decisions which will help you in your life and your business.